Do you have an iPhone? And are you excited for the future of AI? Well, then iOS 18 is going to be the biggest upgrade for you. iOS 18 is coming and it's going to be announced in the upcoming weeks. So expect WWDC 2024 to launch this new iOS upgrade. Yes, it's going to change everything for the iPhone. New redesign, more customization, new AI features that are coming to iOS. Apple is coming very, very strong this year with new iOS 18 changes. So if you are excited, here are all the upcoming and leaked iOS 18 changes. Of course, Apple confirmed also some new features coming on iOS 18 a bit early. So if you are excited, drop back down below, subscribe to the channel. This is going to change the iPhone forever. And I'm super, super excited. Let's get started. I want to first talk about the features that Apple confirmed for this new iOS 18 upgrade. First is eye tracking. Eye tracking, Apple confirmed it to be an accessibility feature, but I think this will be so much more. This will enable you to control your device using your eyes. So you'll be able to control your device just looking at your iPhone, looking to the left, looking to the right, and that will control the screen of your phone. And maybe by blinking with your eyes, you'll be able to select apps, just like Apple Vision Pro. Apple Vision Pro, you use your fingers. Well, with the iPhone, if you don't have hands, it will be as easy. This is going to be a huge feature for iOS 18. But have you ever seen this before? Because I have. And spatial computing with the Apple Vision Pro has been very important on this regard. And of course, spatial computing has been getting used to this controlling your system with your eyes. And Apple is introducing that on the iPhone. So a big feature on the Apple Vision Pro is coming for iOS 18 on your current iPhone. This is going to be huge. Your iPad, your iPhone are getting this feature, and Apple has already confirmed it. It's coming, it's confirmed. So I'm super excited to try it out. At first, it will be probably an accessibility feature, but we know that Apple likes to test their more adventurous features, their more advanced features on an accessibility feature. Just like the pinch on the Apple Watch to select, just like the gestures on the Apple Watch first were an accessibility feature, 2-3 years later, they came onto a real feature for the Apple Watch Series 9. So, yes, in the beginning, this will be called as an accessibility feature. In the next few years, it will be huge. Trust me, huge. Apple is testing the waters. Apple is seeing if we like this or not. And if we do, if we pick it up, oh my God, this is going to be another input method to the iPhone and other Apple accessories and devices. Another cool thing that I'm also very excited that is not as important as the eye tracking, but I think will give you a different experience when listening to music, is the music haptics are changing. Yes, now you can turn on this feature, which I think is also an accessibility feature for starting, but in the next few years, it will become a regular thing on iOS and every music will be made to do this. So, is the haptic motors vibrating a lot when you are listening to music. Yes, creating even more bass and even more full experience. This will be even more immersive. Everything will be just plain better. You know when those speakers are very loud and you can actually feel the tremble from the music? Well, Apple is promising this not with very high pitching sounds, no, but with haptic motors. And this, imagine your phone is on the table, play music, and you can feel the vibrations of the song by the beat of the song. Imagine you can listen to the vibrations of the song that will give you this feeling of having a huge speaker that it does not play the music that loud, but is so clear with not that much noise, and with the vibration gives you the extra bass. Apple is creating a different version of a speaker that will amplify the sound much more. Right now, this is just an accessibility feature and it's coming on iOS 18 for those that cannot listen to music because they are deaf and they need to somehow feel and experience the songs. And Apple is creating this for they can experience the vibrations. Different way to experience music, but a very powerful one. So I'm happy that Apple is creating these accessibility features for those that cannot experience the iPhone 100%. It's always very important. Good job, Apple. Great job. On the topic of accessibility features, Apple also introduced a new accessibility feature on iOS 18 coming next June 10th. And that's, well, test city shortcuts that are even shorter. So you'll be able to just create simple words or simple phrases for people that cannot speak that much or don't have a voice, that it will trigger shortcuts on your system. Instead of saying the "Hey, hi Siri," you'll be able to say simply house, bedroom, sleep. And the shortcut will initiate. So for people that have difficulty speaking, this will be very, very important and create even better and faster shorts. But again, like always, this is the beginning of a new feature coming in the future iOS upgrades, not just for accessibility, but for the whole OS. I do believe this will be a more natural interaction with the Siri, and Apple is just preparing it for its coming. Trust me, a lot of AI is coming. So let's talk about it. We are now entering the speculation realm. Yes, these right now are more leaks than truth, but because iOS 18 will be unveiled on actually June 10th, WWDC 2024, and the person talking about this is Mark Gurman, a very, very reliable leaker, I'm tempted to believe these leaks. We have tons of them. So if 80% of these are true, I will be extremely happy. So let's first start with AI. Yes, the buzzword AI. AI is being talked about by every tech company in the world right now. And Apple is feeling the need to talk about AI. In the last Apple event with the iPad Pros, they repeated for the first time AI several times on the keynote. And it was not on purpose. Because, trust me, AI is the biggest buzzword on 2024. And Apple knows it. They will introduce new features coming to iOS that probably just feel like a natural evolution of the ecosystem, but Apple will call them for the first time AI. For example, you can edit your photos really easily just by pinching and cropping in on the photo very easily. You can lift up subjects with Subject Lift on Photos app. All of this is AI, so Apple is doing AI things. They never called it AI, but now they will. Now they will introduce the subject removal tool, so like Google, you have Google Eraser. Apple will introduce this new tool, the Magic Eraser, whatever they want to call it, on the Photos app on iOS 18, so you can remove subjects that you don't really want, you can remove anything that you don't want on the footage, and basically create a different photo of the photo that you took. So it's definitely AI, it's definitely AI focused. Apple could actually release this feature and never call it AI, but trust me, they will have every advantage and they will take every advantage of this event to talk about their new AI feature that they will launch. This is important because now the shareholders are very, very upset that Apple was going away from AI. Not developing AI, but not talking about the buzzword AI. Every time you say AI, everyone just, whoa, lights up and the attention just goes. Because of ChatGPT. ChatGPT was probably one of the biggest inventions of 2023, and we enter in 2024 with OpenAI having a huge lead over every competitor. And this translates to Apple wanting to collaborate with OpenAI on more collaborations over ChatGPT. So Apple has a text bot and a chatbot by themselves. They have Siri. But Siri, you know, it's actually very useful to do simple tasks.
Can you tell my subscribers to subscribe to my channel?
Play which one?
No, do not play any type of Apple TV show.
Tasks that don't require that
No,
much information
stop it.
about you, because Apple is very keen on privacy, and so they don't want to take information from you to make their Siri and their chatbot even more powerful. But now that's hindering the performance of Siri. And so what Apple needs to do, well, they will collaborate with other companies like ChatGPT to actually improve Siri. Reports are saying that ChatGPT will be integrated not in Siri but in iOS in any way, in a collaboration, and maybe Apple will make Siri even smarter and even better and even more natural. So maybe some type of collaboration between Google and Apple, or even Google and OpenAI, will make Siri even smarter. What I know is Apple needs to go fast. Apple needs to run, because Siri being dumb, well, that's not a great thing. Another feature that is rumored to come to iOS 18 that has been on Android, and especially Google Pixel for a while, is transcription, AI transcription. So you'll be able to talk about anything for a voice memo, store it, and then transcribe it to simple text. So you'll be able to edit the text. Imagine if I'm talking right now, you'll be able to take my talking, create subtitles, and then put it on the video. That would be very helpful. And so Apple is actually creating a feature that will do this. This has been on Android for a while. Once I reviewed the Google Pixel 8 Pro this year, I actually reviewed that phone. If you want to check it out, go check out my review. It wasn't groundbreaking. I reviewed that phone and I reviewed that feature. It was not that groundbreaking. To finish off this AI talk on the iPhone, iOS 18 is also rumored to have new Safari features, especially ChatGPT-like features on Safari. That would be pretty cool, like live transcription of websites. For example, live transcription of video. I don't know, ad blocks, summarize your websites, bullet points for websites. All of these nice features on Safari could be added. There are some browsers that already have it integrated, but Apple could do it really, really well and put lots of companies out of business. So a Safari overhaul, not in terms of a redesign, but in terms of powerful features and integration of more AI-focused features is coming to iOS 18, macOS and iPadOS, that's for sure. And then Apple could sprinkle these small AI features throughout the whole OS system. Recap of websites, messages, emails, smart replies for messages and emails that are even more customizable and even smarter. All of these small sprinkles of AI throughout the system that could make the iOS experience even smarter and even better and optimize it. And that's enough of AI. I'm already sick of that word. Apple is going to add also a complete redesign to the iOS experience. Yes, this is the biggest news of today. According to Mark Gurman, Apple is going to allow you to put the apps wherever you want to. So you'll be able to change their location without a specific pattern. If you know iOS and you use the iOS regularly on an iPhone, then you know that the apps, well, they have this specific pattern that they need to follow when they are placed. So yeah, as you can see, they have this way of thinking. I cannot put these top apps on the bottom and leave this a complete blank space. What people did before was create actually very smart ways in turnarounds to escape these limitations on iOS. But according to Mark Gurman, Apple is going to allow you to relocate the apps wherever you want. No need for a specific grid of apps. This is big. This has been a huge foundation on iOS for like, I don't know, 18 years, 17 years now. And since 2007, since first Steve Jobs actually worked on this software system, Apple has been making iOS this way. And if they change it, now in this WWDC, it's going to be huge. Everyone will feel this new change. Most likely, most people will like it, but I don't know, iOS is losing its flair. But according to Mark Gurman, this is not the end of the story. You will also be able to actually change the colors of your icons. Yes, change the colors of the icon apps. Insane. Since when Apple allows this much customization on iOS? This will probably kill this business of iOS customization for their home screens, but that's how Apple works. iOS is changing a lot. I don't know why, but 17 years later, iOS, Android, it's becoming almost the same. The biggest difference is the ecosystem. According to some reliable sources, the iPhone XR and XS are still getting iOS 18, so no iPhone is getting dropped this year. Insane how a 2018 phone in 2024 still has these huge upgrades to its OS. Yes, iPhone XS will still be able to be upgraded. It won't probably get the most recent AI features. For that, Apple will claim that you need faster neural cores present on the iPhone 15s, but, well, it's always a great thing to get 6 years of intensive upgrades. Not small upgrades, but very big ones, especially with iOS 17.5 and now with the iOS 18. So, excited to see how these devices perform, and if you want a review, let me know in the comments below. So, yes, iOS 18 actually promises a lot this year. We got new confirmed features for accessibility, which, in my opinion, will change the iPhone forever in a few years. We also have huge AI upgrades and updates for the iPhone, so lots of AI is going to be sprinkled throughout the OS, which I'm very excited to see if the iPhone really becomes even smarter and more efficient. And of course, to end up this iOS 18 incredible upgrade, you're going to get not a complete redesign, but freedom of redesign and customization. Are you excited for iOS 18? Are you ready to test out the beta version coming out June 10th? Let me know in the comments below if you are. And of course, let me know in the comments below which of these features are you most excited for. Thank you guys for watching. Drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel, go check out my latest iPad Pro video with the M4 chip, and do not forget to subscribe so you don't miss my full review on that device. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Texmo talking to you here. Bye bye.